Hello, my dear educators, and I welcome you to my channel, Mentoring the Mentors. My dear educators, in this video, we're going to talk about the tools of assessment while taking the assessment through art integrated learning. When we include various strategy in our classes, where we give different platforms to our students so that they can participate in different activities as per their learning style. So it becomes very difficult for us to assess them based on art integrated activities because we don't have to be judgmental. So without being judgmental, without talking about numbers, without talking about marks and grades, how we can assess our students. So here are some tools, my dear educators, for that, how we can assess them, what all tools we need to use, like whatever their drawing and painting is, we can make sure our children, they make their own drawing, their painting. So that can be a way in which we'll be able to assess that. Make sure you appreciate that. Also, you can let them participate in role play, drama, puppetry, right? This also can be used for assessment, music and dance. I mean, it's not always necessary they have to write with pen and on paper. Their question answers, they can even present it in the class many a times during formative assessment. The music, the dance, the portfolios. Portfolios can be used as assessment as learning because the student becomes the, you see, self-assessors. They self-assess their learning and they share with us what, where they are right now and what is their vision, how they'll be able to achieve their goal, what more they need to do. So they will be checking their work, they will be assessing their work themselves. Portfolio, may be finished or unfinished artwork, can be considered as a tool of assessment. Story, poetry, recitation, presentation, performance, individual and group tasks, classroom observations. You can observe your students in the class. You can make anecdotal records, right? And you can assess the students based on rubrics. My dear educators, we should also know how we need to use the rubrics. Even based on rubrics, we will not be giving marks or grades to them, right? We have to print the rubric sheet, and for each and every individual, when we are checking the child, we need to mark it here on the rubric. Whether, for example, we have conducted a PowerPoint presentation session. So where do we find our child? Maybe the child has the more of animation skills, so the child is as a proficient level. Maybe the child has not used the vocabulary appropriately, where the child is at the beginner level, and you have to mark, you have to sign, you have to put the same in the portfolio. You will not be calculating the marks. You should know how to use the rubric sheets as well. So my dear educators, you can also write the descriptive analysis of participation of your students. That can also be a record, a tool of assessment. So my lovely educators, stay tuned to Mentoring the Mentors to know more about teaching learning strategies, the processes, right? What all points you need to take care while being a teacher, while being a 21st century teacher. So, my dear educators, stay tuned to Mentoring the Mentors. Have a nice day.